Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Chemistry Worlds by WAHAJ Khalil. Today's the topic of our lecture is hysteresis. So, what is hysteresis? Hysteresis. On removing the external magnetic field, a ferromagnetic material does not get demagnetized fully. This process is termed as hysteresis. So, in order to bring the material back to zero, magnetization, a magnetic field is in the opposite direction has to be applied. The property of ferromagnetic materials retaining magnetization after the external field is removed is termed as hysteresis, as we discussed earlier. So the magnetization of the material measured in the term of magnetic flux density, which we had discussed in our previous lecture, and when plotted against the external magnetic field intensity H will be traced out a loop. So this is called hysteresis loop. So we can show it with a figure or a diagram or graph. This is our hysteresis loop. Here H is magnetizing force. It is our saturation. B is the magnetic flux density and R is the retentivity. Coercivity and minus H is magnetizing force, which is in opposite direction. So we can make it more clear by another diagram. This. It is negative saturation and it is positive. It is initial magnetic curve. This. So start here from the specified unmagnetized path of H increase to H positive. It is a density or remains. Here path is H is decreased as reversed of the magnetic field to demagnetize the internal magnetic field of the ferromagnetic material. And it is a flux density B. So this is our explanation on hysteresis loop. Here are some terms that we have to understand. Retentivity. Retentivity is the magnetic flux density that remains when the magnetizing force is reduced to zero. Coercivity. Coercivity is the strength reverse magnetizing field that must be applied to completely demagnetize the material. Curie temperature. Ferromagnetic property depend on temperature. At a high enough temperature, ferromagnetic substances become paramagnetic. So the temperature at which this transition occurs is termed as Curie's temperature and it is denoted by T. So you may also see the graph relevant to Curie temperature in the literature. So if you like that video, please share, subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thanks.